Okay, let's just kind of create this piece in there. So what I'm going to do is just to append, let me just append a sphere. So I'll append the sphere in here. Go out of solo mode. Sphere is quite massive, so I'm going to take down the size for this. And just put it inside the body. Okay. So selecting the hoodie again. Let me just go a few subdivision high. Maybe just few subdivision level high. Then I'll turn off the trousers and the English shirt for this. You can see some adjustment that I'll still need to make in there. In here also. So let's just quickly fix that. I'm going to use the move tool. And I'll just push that out. Okay. Here also I'll just raise this up. I think it should be fine. So now I'm going to bring in a torus in here. Okay, so let's plug in a torus in here. So I want to make sure the sphere is selected. Okay. Then BI, so I'm going to use an INM brush for this. Let's try this INM primitives 11. There's no tourist in here. 14. This one might work though, but it just has sharp edges around it, so I don't want something that has sharp edges around it. So I might just need to bring append a tourist in here instead. Okay, definitely for the ring in here, but that's fine. Let's just append that in. And I'll need to delete this sphere instead. So I'll delete that sphere. Yeah, this is pretty large. First of all, I'm going to hold down shift and get this at an angle like so. And I'll shrink. Don't know why that's moved. Let me do this the other way, like so. Now shrink this in. Okay. Let's select the hoodie again. Let me just go another subdivision higher. So I'm just going to try to make this fit somehow. It definitely requires some pushing and pulling until we get this to sit just right. Okay, I think we have something here like this should work. Okay, just checking this out just to be sure. Maybe slightly wider. Okay, yeah, something like this should work just fine. Yeah, something like this should be fine. Okay, I think now I can now append, yeah, I should just append a cylinder in here. Uh, okay, let's start by, let me just select all of this like so and give this a separate poly group. Now select this, then I'll just do a delete hidden. Okay, delete hidden. I don't think I'll be needing that top part. Yeah, I don't think I'll be needing that top part. Uh, I think I'll be needing it. Let me just make a duplicate of this instead. I'll make a duplicate of this just to play it safe. Okay. Then the one at the top, I'm going to more or less drag this out. I can do a delete hidden for this instead. Extend this out pretty much like so. Okay. Looking at this now, I think I can do that with Z modular brush. So I can, let me select, I want to make sure double sided is turned on for this double sided. So BZM. Let me solo this out first. So what I'm going to do is to be on the edge, then make sure you're on Q mesh, and then it should be on edge complete. And that should be basically everything. Let me go out of isolation mode for now. Now this turn, I'll stay on, oops, I'll just tap on the edge. Let me isolate this. That should kind of pretty much give us something like so. Maybe this is not precisely what we want. Let me just get this in here, like around here should be fine. Yeah, something like that should be fine. Okay. I'm only trying to recreate something like so. Maybe even bevel this edge. Okay. Let's see what can we do in here. Let me do this, check this out, okay? It should be fine. Let me do a quick smooth on this. Let's see what that gives me. Let's do a dynamic subdivision on this. Let's shared. Let's just do a fix for this. Oh, this is weird. Let me undo all of that. No. You mesh. Full step. Okay. I think I might need to delete this. Yeah, any other thing in between, I'll need to delete that. So this is everything I want. So I'm going to do a delete hidden. So every other thing I don't need in between. Delete hidden. Okay. Then I can do a bevel for this. Let's try 2 rows instead. Then let's try the dynamic. Yeah, something like this should work just fine. Okay. I think this should work just fine. can always make corrections with it later on, but I think this will be just fine. Showing this in a bit more and extend this out. Okay, I'm going to use the deformation bend curve for this now. And I'll just scale this in like so. Even if I probably need a bit more segment to this. Okay, so now I think I'm going to merge these two together. I'll just merge these two down. Then I'll click on Asset, shrink this down. Okay, take this up, move this down even more, maybe extend it out a bit more like so. And just plug this in here. I'll still have to make some corrections to this though, but I think we're already getting somewhere with this. Okay, I can use the move brush to kind of begin to move and bend this, but I think I'm going to just stick with using the curve bend curve to kind of make this look more dynamic. I'm still looking at the size though. I feel the size should be a bit smaller than it is right now. Yeah, I think something like this should be fine. Maybe elongate it a bit more. I think that length should be fine. Let's check the length of these. Okay, it needs to be a bit longer. Probably a bit more. Okay, this should be fine. So now I'm going to use the bend curve for this. I think it's already taking the shape already, which is fine. That's exactly what we want. So I'm going to increase the points for this, and I'm going to start by moving this down. I'm going to increase the points again, not this much, something like this, kind of give it a more dynamic appeal to it. Maybe push this down, more or less like be resting on the surface of the cloth itself. Okay, this looks interesting. Let me take this higher. Alright. Maybe make this a bit more uneven. This scale this out. Okay, I think this should be fine. I think I can do an accept for this and just accept this. Then I think I can freely merge these two together. I believe, yes, I can merge these two together now. I'll just do a merge down. Okay, then we can do a mirror and weld for this topology mirror weld. Okay, and I believe I can use the move brush. I'm gonna move this independently of themselves, so probably take down the move brush size a bit more to kind of make this feel slightly uneven. What is this? There should be a gap in there. I don't know what that gap is. Okay, yeah, that seems to fix it. Okay, so that looks fine. I think I can more or less leave this. Okay, so I can more or less leave this like so. Let me see if we can modify it around here. Alright, that's fine. Okay, I think that came out quite nicely. If I work with this, then I can just add one subdivision level to this. That should just straighten things out a bit more, like so. That's fine. Yeah, that's fine. This will work just fine. So in the next lesson, we're going to be working on the shirt itself. So I'll see you guys in the next lesson.